Wait, did you guys? Wait, I thought you said you were gonna wait. Just give me a minute.
Jesus Christ, man.
Are you ready?
Good over there?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
All right, well, you better act like you're fucking cocaine out of your head.
Just for the bit. Just for the bit. Just for the bit. I'm like,
You just go,
you know, it's so funny. I was actually talking to one of my coworkers, and he was like, "Oh, so you're from so and so?" And I was like, "Yeah. What? Like, have you heard anything about us?" And he was like, "Yeah, Coke Boys. You guys got some Coke Boys over there." And I was just like, "Yeah, we kind of do.
We're Coke Boys over here.
And welcome back to Dynamic Trio, the #1 podcast in this house. This is James.
This is Alex.
This is Patrick.
Nice. And Patrick, just for the bit, guys, don't worry.
Yep.
That hit was only for the bit. It was real, but he only did it for the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some on your nose, though.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. I think you got it all.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Oh, man. It's been like, what, a week and a half since we've seen each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Hey, you guys look good.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, dude.
You guys look swole.
Dude, you're no.
Just shut up.
You only brought that up because we know that you look swole.
I really genuinely thought you guys both
You
look very
look-
nice in your sweaters.
For reference, we're both wearing sweaters.
Yeah.
What does that even fucking mean?
How are you gonna tell that we look swole if we're wearing sweaters?
You're filling out the sweaters really nicely.
I'm not. Look at all this fucking extra skin.
Your shoulders look good.
Shut up.
Your shoulders look
I'm
good.
slouching.
I'm slouching.
That's not even accurate. That my shoulders look good.
He's like, I'm self-aware. Don't you dare.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Bitch.
Just
All right, over the week and a half, what's been going on? I think the #1 thing is Super Bowl, right, guys?
Yes. Oh my God.
Anyone make bets?
Oh. No, I didn't.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, I did actually. I performed. No, I didn't perform.
Wait, what?
I did squares,
What are squares? I'm
like the
so
football
confused.
squares.
Like Foursquare?
Football squares.
Yeah, can you explain what that is? I
No.
I try to ask.
You placed a bet on something you didn't even understand.
Okay, I placed the bet. I didn't understand it, but then I looked it up later. Now I do. So what they do is that you pick like a box, and then they'll randomly like select a number at the top and then a number at the bottom. The one at the top is like for Chiefs. The one on the side is for the 49ers. So then like say for example you got 1 and 2.
This is starting to sound like long division.
So say for example at the top you got Chiefs at 1 and then the 49ers at 2, which means that at the first quarter if their score ends with the number 1, then you got that one. And then if the score on the 49ers side ends in 2, then you basically get the prize for that thing.
That sounds hard.
It sounds like long division.
It's more complicated than it actually is.
And literally, I'm picturing the squares with the diagonals and the numbers, and I'm like, this is what they taught me how to do it. In
picturing
second
it
grade.
right.
I'm
You know what?
picturing it right.
You know what I'm picturing? A triangle. And it sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
It's not.
But I mean, like Super Bowl, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs won it.
Yeah.
Can we talk? Okay, so there's a lot to talk about that, right? The only sports talk you're going to hear about it from us, though, is I really thought the 49ers were going to win it. I did not
too.
expect in the last 3 seconds they were going to drop the ball.
Dude, that was some stressful ass stuff, man.
I talked to some coworkers about it.
Yeah.
There's a couple that think the game was fixed.
There's a lot of people that are like talking about it being fixed.
Because it's like specifically because of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Yep.
But then if you actually watch the plays and actually watch the game a little bit too, you realize like the 49ers were doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And then, well, I don't know what happened.
And
Now
all of a
extra
sudden
time,
yeah.
last quarter. I mean, yeah, extra time. It was a quarter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
That-
hands got sweaty.
No, they just let the Chiefs get that last touchdown. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, he was pretty open.
Was he?
He wasn't okay, keep in mind, they knew that if they just held off the Chiefs for 3 more seconds, they won.
Yeah.
So I mean, like the fact that they didn't look at that running back,
Yeah.
I think is a running back.
They should have added more pressure.
They
for
should
sure.
have added more pressure,
Yeah.
or at least to Patrick Mahomes. They should have just tried to like freaking take him down.
Yeah, dude. Break his leg.
Honestly, dude, take a steel chair.
Where they fucked up was that they went for the kick instead of actually trying to go for like the point.
But I mean, it was a safer route.
It was.
Let's be honest, it was a safer route, and I mean, they got it.
Yeah,
They could have won it.
but if they made the touchdown, it would have been it. They would have fucking won it.
And then you're like, and I would have made money. Can we talk about? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Super Bowl halftime show,
Mid.
mid.
Yeah, everyone's been saying that it was pretty mid.
And
I saw somebody say that it was like if you actually no, I heard somebody on Twitter say if you didn't illegally download any of the performers' music on LimeWire, I don't want to hear your fucking opinion.
That's funny. It was not bad. It was not the best one we've seen, but we got it done.
Yeah.
We got it done. I honestly, you know what I would love to see? It's a Las Vegas show. They should have flown out someone like mega hit popular now. Usher's still popular, but
Yeah.
keep in mind, like, He's also older.
Yeah.
His hits are from like what 2000s.
Yeah.
If that.
Also, he never finished the song, did he?
No.
15
They were all
seconds
just.
each.
Yeah. And he didn't do DJ Got Us Falling in Love.
I got so mad.
Dude, I was waiting for that shit.
Do you think anything will ever top Shakira's and J-Lo's show?
No.
Yes,
No.
if Justin Bieber gets his shot.
If he gets his shot, yes.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Nah, I'm waiting for BTS to get their shot somehow. That would be amazing.
That would
They don't die in the war
True.
because they're serving time right now, right?
They're serving in the military. It's not serving time.
That's
dude.
the same thing.
Same thing.
I guess so.
Their time is going to that.
And now we're canceled. But let's talk about the biggest letdown: the commercials.
Dude, the commercials were whack this year.
Okay, but we got a Deadpool trailer.
Barely.
Barely.
We got a Deadpool trailer announcement.
Whatever. It was on YouTube, and that's what I saw, and it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, but the trailers were so goddamn whack. It felt like it was just like an everyday sport day, basically.
Kind of
Yeah.
was to me.
Yeah.
Did anything stand out to you?
One in particular, which was hilarious.
Okay.
It was Professor Xavier, or the actor who plays him.
Patrick Stewart.
Yes. Throwing Hey Arnold
Oh,
as a football.
That one was...
Paramount.
Yeah.
That was probably a really good one, yeah.
Yeah, that was the best one. It was so funny.
I really think a lot of the commercials were just putting celebrities in front of their ads. That's all it was.
yeah.
I really felt that this year. They were just long commercials that they put they put celebrities in, and that's it. I didn't see any creative effort.
None.
I will say there was a funny one that I saw on Facebook. Did you guys notice there was a lot of Christ commercials this time around?
Oh, I did not.
You did not see that? There was 2 during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Roughly for their length, they estimate each one costs like either total 15 million or each 15 million, right? The whole
heard it's 7.
theirs was pretty like a full thing though.
Oh,
so that's
gotcha.
why I'm not sure because there was maybe I'm remembering wrong. Regardless, though, there was 2 commercials during the Super Bowl. Okay, someone pointed out that like the whole thing about the message was like come together with God, let's feed each other, things like that. And someone said if you didn't spend the 15 million on 2 Super Bowl commercials, you probably could have fixed that hunger problem. Honestly.
Oh God.
And I was like, oh.
At least helped out a little bit.
I didn't think about that, but any nonprofit or any organization that's like, hey, let's help this, let's help that, during a Super Bowl commercial, probably not the best idea.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's some next level pageantry right there.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Honestly, all I cared about was the Deadpool trailer.
Was it that good for you?
I loved it. Yeah. I'm really hyped for. I'm actually hyped for a Marvel movie again
I mean,
because it's been a minute.
I honestly think Ryan Reynolds is bringing it all back by himself.
He is carrying it on his very, very nice shoulders.
Okay.
Yo, I'm starting to see a little thing. I don't think he actually meant our shoulders. He's just complimenting everyone on their
Yeah, you
shoulders.
usually have a thing for shoulders.
I
Fetish.
Oh my
Fetish.
god.
Is there
But-
anything bigger that came up from that? Like any other movies that? Because I only saw that one, and there was another one, but I forgot what that movie was. Now,
It was
damn it.
Godzilla Kong. They
What
had
did it-
an announcement for that one too. Yeah.
Which you said you're not hyped
I'm not hyped for that at all.
I didn't see it yet, actually.
Dude,
It's You want? You
not
want
good.
Yeah.
it's not good. When Americans do it, it's not good.
What Americans do, Godzilla?
There's a shot of Godzilla and Kong running together, and it
Yeah.
looks bad.
Wait, really?
It's terrible. It almost looks like a comedic scene when they're like, "Oh, let's get out of here."
Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, cause think about Godzilla and his big ass.
Godzilla
Like,
doesn't run.
yeah, dude.
He shouldn't run.
He should never
should not run.
Okay, or at least Kong and Godzilla shouldn't run at the same speed.
Yeah,
No, there's no way.
there's no goddamn
Kong
way.
would be faster.
Godzilla got stubby ass legs.
Yeah.
Wait, was he
They're
walking on?
thick.
Was he 2-legging it?
Yeah. Oh, how else is he gonna walk?
4?
He's never been.
He's got a
on-
little
Oh, yeah,
dinosaur paw hand thing.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Wow, that I can already picture that looks horrible.
It's bad. He's just like,
yeah,
it's just bad.
Yeah, no, he's too big.
I told Alex the only reason I'm into it is because I want to see what that new monkey is going to be all about,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
what that other hidden dragon is going to be. Because
Yeah.
it seems like
They haven't shown it.
they haven't shown it, but there's a lot of leaks
Yeah.
about like what the lore. I think it's already been in the lore before, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
there's like
where
a
they're getting-
second Ghidorah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
but it's blue, so I think it's like an ice
Ooh, okay.
dragon thing. I don't know,
Ooh.
but I'm in it for the lore.
Song of Ice and Fire.
What?
Game of Thrones.
Oh,
I've never seen
not a
Game of
nerd.
Thrones.
Yeah.
also I refuse. I've tried 3 times to watch the first episode. It's not happening.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Wow,
It's not worth it.
that's a hot.
Come at me, HBO. It's not worth it. Come at me.
God. But
What are you gonna do? Make the idol again?
one of the commercials that I saw was Kanye West, and he was basically just like, it was just like iPhone footage, and it was really bad.
Wait. Kanye West had a commercial?
Yeah.
What was his
For
commercial?
Yeezy. For
Oh.
Yeezy.com.
Okay.
And it's actually pretty good that he made a commercial because of that, he got a staggering $19 million in sales on the site that day.
Okay. Wow. And it was
Wow.
basically just like iPhone footage?
Yeah.
Was it like cropped like iPhone footage?
It wasn't even, no, it was vertical.
It was vertical. It
Yeah,
was straight
it
up
wasn't
recorded.
even like-
I haven't seen it, but I
Yeah.
imagine it's just his face in the back of some car.
Dude, it's bad.
Here's the thing, though. It stuck out.
It stuck out. You know what? It's gonna stick out. Yeah.
Kanye's smart like that. Well, maybe
Yeah.
not him. Maybe his team or whoever is behind the creative mind of marketing.
Yeah, like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way they did that. Like, let's just BS this $50 million commercial.
Exactly.
So much laying on that.
Exactly. But yeah, the fucking Super Bowl halftime show was a letdown-ish. Mainly because they didn't bring out Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Honestly, if it wasn't for that, I would be in it.
Yeah, if they brought him out, I would have been so hyped.
What was I saying? I think I don't remember that, but I think there was some kind of Madam Web commercial, or at least an ad for it. I did see that,
Uh-huh.
and now we're a week and a half after that.
I
saw the reviews.
Yeah.
15% on
I
Rotten
saw-
Tomatoes. God,
I saw
dude.
the trailer and I knew no.
Yeah.
But Alex,
I'm a
You
little
saw
Marvel slut, okay? I'm going to see anything that they put in front of me except Morbius.
You didn't see Morbius?
No.
I heard that looks like Interstellar compared to this.
Wait, what got worse reviews?
Morbius.
Oh, good.
No,
Yeah, actually-
it dropped.
Oh, yeah,
Madam Web dropped it.
To what?
15%.
So they're equal in badness.
No, no, they are. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
you're right,
equal.
You're right, you're right.
They both just pure suck
I
ass.
thought Morbius was at 11.
No, it's at 15. I want to say. Actually, let's look it up. Let's look it
Dude.
up. Let's look it up.
You look down, we'll do Madam Web.
Okay.
I'm going to sit here.
It's,
Yeah.
it's certified rotten.
Yes. Okay. Morbius, 15%. That's the critics, but the audience, the dumbass audience, gave it a 71%.
Wow, that's a big difference.
You know
It's a
what?
big
You
difference.
think they're dumb?
Yeah.
Madam Web has 13%,
Oh, Madam Web was worse.
and the audience gave it a 54.
No.
So you put some respect on Jared Leto's name.
Not my web.
All right, what did you think? Honestly,
I see why it got a bad review because like
Okay.
there were moments where I was just like cracking jokes where I was kind of like, why did this happen? Why did that happen? But you know, it's like obvious at certain points that it was not going to be good,
Yeah.
and there's like the most obvious in your face foreshadowing that could have ever been put on a fucking screen ever.
Oh no.
Okay.
Like it's so fucking not good in that sense, but it's fun in other senses.
Okay.
Like
what?
it's enjoyable because the people on the screen are really cool to watch. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like they're
okay.
fun, but the acting is still not quite there as well. Sydney Sweeney's amazing because she's just so funny. What's that one? Who plays actual Madam Web?
Dakota Johnson.
Yeah, she's great.
Okay. Is
She's
she?
great, yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then there are also parts in the movie where it's like they talk about. Wait, do you guys want spoilers? Does anybody want spoilers?
I don't care.
just-
Yeah, I
came
don't
out.
care either. All right,
Spoiler
everybody.
alert, spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spoiler alert for Madam Web here.
No
Okay.
one cares.
So her partner, his name is Ben Parker.
Yes, I
Yeah.
heard about this, that he was going to be in it.
Yeah. And then we kind of see like his family and stuff like that. And then like you find out that there's like a May Parker. And then we find out that Mary is pregnant. Mary Parker is also in this and that she's pregnant. And they never say the name of the kid, but we just infer that it's Peter.
It's Peter, yeah.
Yeah. And
By the way, so far this movie sucks.
It really sucks, yeah.
no, but like that part was actually like not bad, I feel like. But then like the other parts are actually not that great. And yeah,
How was the villain?
he's not good.
Because everyone was like, I saw him and everyone was just kind of like, that looks like the boys' version of Spider-Man, which is to say he looks shitty.
Yeah, okay, the costume and stuff is not bad. The acting on his part is bad. Like he's obviously trying to be a villain and he's playing like this voice that it's like you can't sell that voice, man.
Yeah.
Like he's trying too hard. Like it's like he's trying to be edgy, but
Okay.
like he just doesn't have it in
It's so
him.
obvious he's trying to be
Yeah.
edgy. Because I'm looking at him. His name was Ezekiel.
Yeah.
So the actor's name is Tahar Rahim.
Yeah.
He looks very nice. I don't know if I can buy this guy as a villain.
There was this one point where he's talking to like this sidekick of his basically and
Robin.
You can not Robin, but you can basically tell on her face that she like I'm just like How are you not cracking up at him talking to you right now? Like, I would be cringing so hard in that scene. I'd be like, dude, just stop talking right now.
You know what's weird to me?
Huh?
When I've seen you guys review other Marvel movies,
Yeah.
you guys are like in it, like the way you're moving around, stuff like that,
Yeah.
because you're excited about it, right?
Yeah.
You're stressed out right now.
I know,
explaining
dude.
it.
I'm trying to but it's not great.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because eventually the three girls, Sydney Sweeney, Celeste O'Connor, and Isabella Merced,
Mhm.
they suit up.
Yeah.
Do they web swing at all?
No.
No.
Aren't the
No.
suits in there only for like 2 minutes?
If that.
Shut the fuck
If
up.
that, man.
What?
I mean, people like called it too. Like when the trailers came out, it was like, okay, we are only seeing
Like, yeah, the
one
same
scene.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah, it's just like a shot of
Aw.
Sydney Sweeney upside down,
Mm-hmm.
and then standing by the other two.
Yeah.
Where did the suits come from?
Who knows?
Magic? Wait, what do you mean you don't know?
We don't know.
Are you fucking
Are you
serious?
kidding me?
It explains it, but at the same time, it's too much spoilers, I feel.
We already said it's a spoiler episode.
We're already said we
All right,
don't. We,
fine.
don't we hate Marvel, right, Patrick?
They need to earn my love back.
Oh.
So the Ezekiel guy is getting dreams, and he has dreams that these 3 spider people come to him and kill him, and it's them showing up.
Okay.
And
so
they
that's
show
why
up.
he has to kill them before they can kill him.
Yes.
That's his whole thing.
Yeah.
So this is all off a dream.
Yeah.
That still doesn't explain where the suits come from.
He sees them in the dream. He
So-
sees them suited up in his dream, killing him.
Oh, so that's the scene where
Yeah.
and that's the only...
Yep.
Wait, so it doesn't even happen
It's in, his
real life.
dream
It's in his.
that they suit up, and in the future, it's going to happen that they're going to show up and kill him.
But they never actually suit up.
No.
Fuck up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They edge the audience so hard.
Yeah.
They spider edged everybody.
Yeah. But they have cool scenes where they're running away.
Does it look like Godzilla and Kong?
No.
Does the Hispanic character throw in some Spanglish in there so you know that she's Hispanic?
No, she didn't actually.
None of it?
None.
Okay, they respect that actually.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I hate it when they do that.
Yeah.
Speak Spanish?
No,
You have
when
a
they
thing
when they
against
just like let them throw in like a couple of words in there.
And
You
it'll
let
always
them?
be like, mija,
Yes.
and that's it.
And like that's it. Like there we did our part. We did the thing. They're Latino, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it could be more detailed. It could be more like authentic, I guess. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
They're
that's
not going to do it though. They know that the general audience is not going to relate to it or understand it. Now you're hitting a niche that's not going to.
But they did it with Blue Beetle, and it fucking did amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked for Blue Beetle like
But I
crazy.
don't think it'll work every time.
Fair
At
enough.
some point,
Especially
like
the
at some point, it'll just end up being repetitive or not. It won't. It just you'll get over it. You'll get over it. And you'll be like, okay, we get it.
I suppose, especially because let's be honest, everybody came here to see Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I kind of like that. Like they didn't like
Sweeney
sexualize her in this one.
That they
That's
didn't.
refreshing.
Yeah.
Oh, you like that or you didn't?
I like that because
Oh.
she's actually a great actress and she's really funny.
You look really angry when you're saying that.
I'm not angry when I said, why would I be angry?
That they didn't sexualize her.
No, I saw anyone but you, and she was hella sexualized in that one.
So, what's your score? If you had to give it a score from a critic point of view, what would you give it?
Because
You're
I-
on Rotten Tomatoes right now. You're gun to your head, and you're getting paid to do this because we know that Rotten Tomatoes pays them for reviews, and they are lying and they are ruining the movie industry. But, anyways, you.
What would I give it?
Because Dakota Johnson,
Hmm.
everybody knows she doesn't like it.
I saw something about how like she didn't even know like what it actually was.
Yeah, and that she left her agency after the movie was over.
Uh-huh.
And that apparently now Sony is getting complaints from actors, just from like representation of actors being like, you are making us think we're joining the MCU when we're really not.
Oh wow, I've heard about this.
Yes.
I was listening to this on a podcast, and they were saying that they're apparently getting like tricked into doing Sony movies when they think it's actually an MCU thing.
That's
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah.
And from what you've said,
Yeah.
it doesn't connect at all.
No, there's no connection to anything, which we all thought, you know, it's this lady that can connect all the spiders and stuff.
Yes.
That you would think that maybe she'd find a way to connect the other spider people.
Because I heard rumors online, or maybe it was just like an internet wish fulfillment rumor, just being like, Toby's going to rumored to show up in an after credit scene.
Yeah.
And
Did he?
that also turned me off.
No.
There wasn't a single after credit scene, was
No.
there? Yeah, no, there is
Nothing.
no after credit scene.
Nothing to like world build, nothing happened. It
Because
was
they're like,
almost-
I'm done. This sucks. We're not doing this again.
Yeah, like if they revisit it, then maybe, but it seems like they just kind of did like a one off thing and that was it.
I remember in the animated series of Spider-Man, you guys remember the 90s one?
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember there was a Madam Web in there, right? She had the glasses and the black suit.
Yeah.
That's what I thought this whole thing was about.
It.
I mean, that's what the character was gonna look like. My bad.
Well, towards the end, she does get to that point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where she has like the red suit or the black suit.
Like she has like the shades and stuff, and then, like
Okay.
she's always wearing like a trench coat thing, which is
Yeah.
really sick. And at the end, it actually like I was like, holy crap, they made her look identical to that basically. Like
Okay.
at the
Oh.
end, I was like hyped about it.
Now I gotta watch it.
But yeah, I did hear about that where like people have been like tricked thinking that they're gonna be like in an MCU thing.
Mhm.
So much so that like Bad Bunny, he dropped out of like the movie that he was gonna be in.
Yes, El Muerto,
Something like that, yeah.
yeah, El Muerto. Yeah, I actually heard that it was in the works for like the longest time.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being an actor and they keep telling you like, "Oh, we're gonna put you in this movie." It's just imagine you're in that room and you're like, "So I'm gonna be in the MCU." You're going to join Spider-Man, but like I'm gonna be part of the MCU.
You're like,
Hey,
you got the M right. Marvel.
I mean, Spider-Man is a Marvel character, isn't he? But I'm gonna be in the MCU. Like I'll be next to Tony Stark at some point, right? He's like,
He's
we
like-
might, Sony could acquire him, maybe.
It's like M Marvel and then CU. They will see you.
Yeah.
They will see you.
Hey, you know what?
He calls up his girlfriend Kendall. He's like, "Kendall, I'm gonna make you big."
Yeah.
Los Estados Unidos.
Well, he's Bad Bunny. He's from the United States.
Fuck off, man. You know what I meant. You fucking know what I meant.
Sometimes I think
got him.
Patrick is low-key racist.
Oh my god. Only to Eastern Europeans.
And whites.
And whites.
And
By the way,
whites.
I was reading something the other day, and then just real quick.
Yeah.
Someone said it is racist to what did you call it? Having
Prejudice.
prejudice towards white people. I was reading something about like, no, just because you call another word doesn't mean it's not racism anymore. And I was like, fair.
Yeah.
That's discourse for another day.
Okay.
That's discourse for another day.
He's so angry. Anyways, yeah, Madam Web, no good to you, no good to me, no good to him. Let's just put Sydney Sweeney in something else.
Yeah.
Watch her in Anything But You,
Yes.
because you saw that and you loved it.
I wanted to, because they said that they were gonna have it come out for Valentine's Day week. I
Okay.
wanted to go see it again.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to, but I didn't. Because
But what would you rate Madam Web?
oh
Man, we
I
need
forgot.
to get this number out of you. Man.
God damn it! I'm trying to think. I'm trying to put everything together. It was so cheesy. It was not great. But
The
it was a lot
actors
of
left their
fun.
agency.
Yeah.
That's so many reasons to not give it a good score.
Oh man.
Doesn't fit in the MCU. Doesn't fit in the Sony U.
Literally nothing.
Nothing.
It
But
connects
I
to
had
nothing.
fun.
You can't do this every time. You have fun at everything.
No, I don't.
I've seen you smile.
I
when-
want to kill myself all the time.
and then you smile about it.
yeah, because
And then you'd probably rate that like, I don't know, maybe like an 80%.
fuck. You know what? I give it. It's better than Thor. It's
Thor?
better than Thor 4 for sure.
Than Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Thor 4 is bad.
It is so bad, actually.
And I gave that one maybe like a 6
Out of 10.
But I can't give Madam Web a 7. I'm gonna give it a 6.1.
Oh my
6.1.
God.
6.1 is quite good.
Over 5?
Yeah.
Dude, you need to cancel.
You are kind.
I liked it.
You are too kind.
You know what? I have a history of also liking things someone else likes. So you know what? I
Yeah.
respect that.
Hell yeah. 6.1 out of 10.
All right, you know, I feel like I have to see it now.
Yeah, you
and I'm gonna
should.
give it a 1 probably.
Dude, I kinda wanna know.
Maybe you'll be like, I'll get a 5. You
Yeah.
know,
No, dude,
you'll bend.
I'm harsh.
You're hard.
I usually agree with the critics.
Okay.
So
well, let's see.
so yeah, honestly, I think I'll check it out.
Do it.
All right. Well, speaking about made up things, have you guys seen any Ancient Aliens lately?
Like in person?
If you are gonna say me, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh,
He's calling you old and from far away.
damn, that's actually bogus. It's funny. No, I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't watched any Ancient Aliens bits in a minute. I used to be
Yeah.
obsessed with that show.
When did you guys start? Like, when was the first thing you guys actually got introduced? Because I feel like the first time I did was like maybe middle school.
In 07.
Probably.
What?
In 07.
Okay. Do you remember the date and time?
You would have been 10 years old.
March 19th.
You would have been 9 years old. Never mind. It wasn't your birthday yet.
Oh, he knows you,
Dude, that's so cute.
That's so cute.
Well, bust. Go ahead.
No.
You know what? Just for that.
you have to.
Just for that,
Hang on.
hang on. I'm gonna do the cocaine bit again.
Oh god. Anyways, so you guys know how that ancient alien stuff is always talking about how aliens came back in time, and then they did all the.
Do you mean the Anunnaki?
Them? But
Giants.
there's two things I want to bring up with
Angels.
Can you shut the fuck up? There's two things I want to bring up.
Yeah.
First one is I saw someone post on Reddit a thing about how, like, why do people love ancient aliens so much? Like, you're basically creating a whole show around how the fact that Egyptians could not do anything.
Exactly. Yes.
Like, it's like Egyptians were not capable of shit, and I'm like, and they're like, have you not seen their walls? They drew stuff in parallel lines.
I
And it's
think
like,
they're racist towards the Egyptians.
And the Aztecs / Mayans.
It's like, you guys can't do shit, dude. What do you mean? Building pyramids? You're all lazy.
Yes.
You guys all just work for the government. You guys all just beg and plead on the
you guys
corner.
just take your food stamps to buy lobster.
Yeah.
can you imagine creating math and being told, I didn't do it?
Yes, they literally created math.
Yeah, dude.
Someone said, like, dude, if you had hundreds of years to get good at something, no shit, you can build a rock that has 90-degree angles.
Not only that, and like a bottomless supply of slaves.
What?
Yeah, they use slaves to do it.
What?
To build the pyramids.
The Egyptians didn't do it themselves.
Yeah,
Wait, but America invented slavery.
No,
No.
didn't.
What?
We just no.
And also, way before us, everybody else had slavery.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody had slavery.
So
Yeah.
we're all just a bunch of remixes
Yeah.
Excuse
of
me?
slavery? We're all just remixing slavery? America's remixing slavery?
It's the throwback?
Throwback to the OG time?
That was terrible. Well, oh, no. I'm sorry. I apologize now. Anyways, there's that, right? So I went down this little binge, and then I found a Reddit called Debunk This. And I typed down, I was like, you know what? Ancient aliens. Let's debunk this. And
Let's go.
the first one is,
I had a bunk bed once.
I slept on the top bunk.
and he peed through it. Anyways, they could find that episode. It was about the Anunnaki being demons, or in every freaking religion.
Yeah.
Because apparently they're in every religion, right? So this is a post by Gorillas Fan 777604. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home. No, kiss me on the phone. Anyways, it was basically, it's just that, by the way. There's no actual question posed. It's just debunked this Anunnaki thing. If you guys don't know what the Anunnaki is, someone actually was kind enough to write a little brief thing on it. The Anunnaki are a group of deities that appear in the mythological traditions of the ancient Sumerians, Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians. By the way, Babylonians is where Sonic Frontiers was. No, not Frontiers. Sonic Riders was.
Riders,
and if you guys have not played that game, you're losers. Anyways,
Yeah, dude. Jet the Hawk. He was the coolest guy ever.
that was the best game ever made. And then the second one sucked ass.
Really bad. Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
bad. Really bad. Oh my god, I might find it and go play. Anyway, sorry.
Sega, get your fucking shit together.
Aren't they dead?
Sega? No, they actually put out a new game for Sonic. It's like an open world thing. Apparently, they did pretty well.
Okay, okay. We'll talk about that later. I want to get into that. Anyways, Babylonians. Descriptions of how many Anunnaki there were and what role they fulfilled are inconsistent, often contradictory. In the earliest Sumerian writings about them, which come from post-Akkadian period, now blah, blah, blah. Basically, they're the aliens that came down and modified human genes and created what we are, and they advanced our civilizations. Okay? That's the idea, and they supposedly appear in a lot of texts.
Which is also the plot to the Eternals.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Great movie, by the way.
Not really.
So someone posted this and got a few upvotes for this. Someone commented this. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
There's four main. I think there's four main points about this, but it's written kind of like a story. It should be quick. They started by saying, "Ooh, doggy, strap in, folks. This is gonna be a fun one."
Okay.
Ooh,
All right.
strap.
It all started because Carl Sagan couldn't keep himself from speculating out loud, and a bunch of folks went wild because of it. Let me explain. All right, so Shavansky and Carl Sagan wrote a book in 1966 called Intelligent Life in the Universe. In it, they speculated that it was remotely possible that aliens may have visited Earth in the prehistoric past. Sagan stressed that this was entirely speculative and there was no proof at all that this has actually occurred.
He was just shooting the shit.
He was just shooting the shit.
He was just freestyling.
He was literally just thinking out loud.
Oh, what the
That's
fuck?
all he was doing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because he was just
Okay.
a smart dude thinking about smart things. He was also creative.
Yeah, but
He was he was just like, yo, what if?
He was writing a book, maybe.
He created Marvel. What if? God damn it! Everything goes back to Marvel. Anyways, so it was just a shoot on the dark kind of thing. Anyways, Q. Eric von Daniken. This man was the opposite of a scientist, but he knew a good yarn when he heard one. He wrote a book called Chariots of the Gods. You know that book,
I've
right?
heard of this book.
It not only said aliens have landed on Earth, as a fact, in ancient times, but they left evidence behind in the art, symbols, artifacts, and earthworks of long dead civilizations. Of course, he didn't have any actual proof. But he did have a lot of pictures of things that could look like aliens and spacemen.
It's got a big head.
If you looked at them in the right way.
It's gray.
It's gray. Oh.
Drink some water, my dude.
The best example was his take on the sarcophagus lid of Pacal the Great, a Mayan ruler whose tomb either shows a two-headed serpent and some regalia of the corn god, depending on who you ask.
The corn god?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, dude, they had corn god.
Is that who we look up to because we live in Illinois?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we should make a monument and never fix our roads. Getting real tired of these freaking potholes, man.
Yeah,
dude, they're everywhere.
Fix our fucking heroin problem.
I'm starting to think we're gonna become California with that road issue.
Yeah.
And also the heroin.
But like potholes, that has to be first.
You know what? I found heroin.
Injection holes.
I found heroin in a pothole the other day. It's getting out of control.
So we fix the potholes first.
No, we get the needles, inject them into us, and nothing's a problem no more.
Oh yeah. Enter Zachariah Sitchin. This mild-mannered, grandfatherly-looking man with the soft, heavily accented voice said he'd found proof
Do his
positive.
accent. Do his accent.
I'm
starting to think this guy has a crush on Zachariah.
He said he found proof positive there was evidence of ancient aliens. He said that he had translated various Sumerian tablets from cuneiform into English, and they told of a tale of the Anunnaki. Those who from the heavens to earth came. Those were his words. They were not actually in the tablets, but whatever.
Those from the heavens.
And then he wrote a bunch of books on the subject and then a bunch of tours. And he was influential in this, except that none of it was true. After the old dear passed away, somebody bothered to double check his work. It turns out the fellow didn't know how to translate anything. He had just made it all up.
No, he was faking it until he made it.
He was making it big in America.
Yeah.
Dude, you're right. Besides that, the bits of actual translation he did include, he retranslated to better suit his narrative. You can even read all the actual translated text online if you actually wanted to. There's some pretty legit websites for this. Many of the tablets Sitchin says tell a story of ancient aliens who took an upright ape and genetically modified it into a slave species. They're actually talking about things like trade deals.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It was probably really mundane horseshit of like, this is how you take care of your horse.
And how many cows they have.
Wow.
That was what the actual thing was about. So that's how bad. In reality, the Anunnaki were background players in the actual Sumerian and Babylonian myths, much like the Titans were in Greek mythology.
Yeah, they're like set pieces essentially.
Exactly. They were not worshipped directly, and no evidence of a cult for them ever existed, and certainly no evidence of the gold mines they needed to somehow fix the atmosphere of planet Nibiru, as Sitchin suggested. Nothing of this was true. Yet again, who can be bothered to look stuff up from themselves these days? After all, it requires typing things into Google and other strenuous work.
God damn, this guy's got some bars.
Fucking everybody catching strays.
Dude, it's like Eminem and Killshot, and he goes like, "Who else wants it?" You know.
In short, Sagan said something speculative. Sitchin claimed he'd found proof. Nobody fact checked, and we're still getting blow. Oh my god!
You're getting your back blown, bruh.
Nobody fact checked this, and we're still getting blowback from this year's later. The Anunnaki were background gods with no speaking roles and not demons from the stars. I paraphrase quite a bit of that because it's long and this nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
That whole show is running on a lie.
It's running on Steam, dude.
Yeah.
Kind of like our government.
I'm kidding. Patrick running for mayor 2050. Honestly. Someone did bring up a good note, though. Someone said, when was... Patrick, you might know this. When did H.P. Lovecraft start making books?
1776.
Yeah. No,
I know a lot about this.
He was around during like the 20s, I want to say.
Right.
1920s. Like
1920s, right?
So yeah, turn of the 20th century.
That's what I said.
So here's the thing. Someone did mention, they're like, hey, the ideas that Sagan had predate him because H.P. Lovecraft wrote books around those subjects.
Yes, he did.
He did, right?
Yes.
So, funny enough, it is possible that, the whole ancient aliens phenomenon went crazy, but it's also, it goes back to the ancient aliens thing about belittling the Egyptians. You're belittling H.P. Lovecraft's creative mind that he could create a book on supernatural and alien stuff.
Yes.
Because it just didn't exist, and he could not have been the person to bring this up.
Yeah, no.
It couldn't have been him.
Yeah. Carl Sagan probably read Lovecraft.
Oh my
He
god!
probably just read Lovecraft.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We solved ancient aliens.
Yes.
Should we write them a note?
Be like, we know what you did.
Just pictures of Lovecraft.
No. We send it through magazine letters.
Oh, yes.
We took out the individual letters.
Yes, it was just like, we know what you did. It's just like pictures of H.P. Lovecraft with like hearts around them.
We should probably use my address just to make sure we get mail back.
Okay.
And I get a restraining order the next week. Let's bring this up to a good topic though. How many freaking myths and legends were just because someone was shooting the shit?
That's probably, yeah.
No, I don't like to think like this.
I noticed you got real quiet.
You really think everything's connected and that there's a reason for everything.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, let's solve one conspiracy in under 5 minutes.
All right.
The Illuminati. Go. You, Patrick, has to start.
Straight up, I already know this one.
You don't know it,
no,
dude.
you don't know this.
Arrogant
You don't
on this
know this.
motherfucker. Just because you're a Sagittarius, you think you're all hot and shit, huh?
No.
Your moon is showing.
No, damn it. I was going to say.
That
no,
means
it's
your zipper's
because
down.
I'm a...
Huh?
No.
No. There was an Illuminati, but it was like back in like the ancient... Like it was like not ancient, but like old ass or Italy or some shit, because it does mean the illuminated ones. But it was just a bunch of nerd teachers hanging out.
But I thought Benjamin Franklin was also part of it.
No, he was part of the Freemasons.
That's what it was called.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Okay, so it looks like me and Patrick are gonna solve this. Alex is gonna defend it.
All right.
All right. I think.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't the Illuminati originally?
Gotcha, because you think, not you know. I won.
You think therefore I am? Is that what you're trying to talk about right now?
No.
No, because that would be against him.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Illuminati originally just for high society people, like trying to be? They were essentially trying to control their area or something.
I honestly don't know about that particularly, but I do know that there was an Illuminati that did exist at some point, and it was some kind of group of people, but they did really, really just like mundane stuff. I truly do think that they were just like a group of philosophers that just hung out.
No. They met, they ate crackers, they wore robes, and they sat naked and got away from their wives.
It was all very straight.
And wine. I forgot it was Italy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they all got.
Yeah, defend that. How about that?
George Washington
was a lizard.
Was a lizard. That's why he had that kite, because that's how he connected to the other earthly things out in space.
That was Benjamin Franklin.
Fuck off, dude.
That's what Benjamin Franklin did a lot.
Hillary Clinton's a fucking lizard.
Benjamin what?
Hillary Clinton's a lizard.
Benjamin Franklin's a thief.
Yeah, he is.
He literally just stole every Well, there's the argument of like he fund some of those inventions from some scientists, but he never gave him credit.
Yeah. That's.
He didn't make a light bulb. That man was too fat.
Yeah,
and I'm not fat shaming. I'm just saying
it's the other guy's fault for being a little beta cuck. And just let him walk all over him.
You're a capitalist warthog.
Wow.
If he had just stood up for himself,
political words in this one.
If he had just stood up for himself, he would have been the fucking guy that we all worship.
Oh yeah. Fine. Fuck it.
What?
You're the guy you. Fine. Right now, you're the guy.
All right.
Who created the light bulb?
Yeah.
You actually did everything.
All right.
Yes.
All right. But I funded you.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay. Just wait. Are you playing Benjamin Franklin?
My version.
Okay, but just so you know, he had a lot of sex constantly. So you need to be like drained or like ready to go.
Okay.
I need to hear that in your performance.
Alex is gonna.
And my guy is what?
And your guy is
You're poor.
Beta cuck.
But he's poor, right? Most of the scientists that he funded
He
were poor.
must have been poor. Just take advantage of them. Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
All right.
I don't like your first evaluation of me and then what I'm doing to him. Please don't say it like that.
You're stealing his intellectual property.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Go.
Hey, so I brought you this. I made a light bulb.
What, sir? What is a light bulb?
It makes electricity and it can light up a room.
But what do we need this for? I already got my candle. I got a flame, and I got 20 of them at the crib.
You make a lot of good points, but this one is safer. If you have a candle and it gets knocked over, there goes your wife.
Which one?
The one that I fancy a lot.
What?
I mean, buy my light bulb.
Okay, it looks pretty good. It's weird. We're in the We're in like
1780
1780s.
something, yeah.
We're in like in the 1780s. I don't have an outlet to plug this into, but I'll buy it.
How do you know about outlets?
I bought that too. All right. Let's talk numbers. What do you want?
I was thinking about I need 5 pennies, and that'll be enough.
That's a nickel, sir. Are you that stupid? You create a light bulb.
All of my brain power goes to electricity.
All right. You got your 5 pennies. Now.
Thank you, sir. Can I have a turn with your wife?
What?
Done.
All right. You got 2 options, sir.
What are they?
Either you take your name off these credits,
Oh, no.
or you meet me in that room over there.
Okay. I'll give you it all.
What?
I'll give you all of it. Take my electricity. It's all yours.
You said take all of it.
Yeah.
Are you going to meet me in the room?
No.
You
I
sure?
want your wife, not you.
Dude, he acts like Benjamin Franklin's wife was bad. Let me look her up. Also,
All right,
what
see.
character was this?
He was supposed to be a beta cuck.
I felt it was.
said beta cuck.
That's what you said. It probably was.
You said it.
That was your interpretation.
Dude, I'm fucking crying.
that I ran
Holy
with
shit.
as the director.
I don't know why, but I feel like I can't bring my wife around him, and I don't have one yet.
Yeah, he definitely stares like while he eats.
Oh,
You know what
God.
I mean?
Holy shit, that was amazing.
So yeah, what were we talking? Ancient aliens, right?
Yeah, ancient aliens.
I love the idea that the light bulb was created and he stole these ideas, and then in Alex's mind, they were all too beta cucks to say anything. Like he's announcing the light bulb, like here's my new invention, the light bulb, and then someone in the back is like, that was actually me. And then what? He's like, no, nothing.
That's how I envision it, for sure.
Imagine that guy just sitting in the back of the whole conference, like,
Just like, oh no, not again.
Oh, Lord.
was Benjamin Franklin that active sexually?
Yes, apparently that's like his legend is that like he was sleeping with everybody, and
He had
apparently
like hepatitis or some shit.
probably he must have.
He had
must have.
everything.
Yeah, if he was sleeping around that much, but yeah, no, he was a total flirt, shameless, and he slept with everybody, and apparently I guess had orgies and shit.
Damn, I
No,
look
he
up
got-
to him.
Oh yeah, the Freemasons had a bunch of orgies.
Probably.
Oh,
yeah.
we brought it back. Look at
Oh,
that guy.
yeah.
shit.
You know what? They just got lucky.
Dude, for real. They needed that luck. I need that luck. You know why? Because I got some scratches in my pocket, guys.
Oh snap!
How many did you get?
I got a couple, actually.
One for each
those
of
of
us?
you that don't know. No, it's my money and I need it now. For those of you that don't know, in the first episode,
That would never aired.
yeah. And that's why you guys don't know about it. It got deleted.
Yeah, this daily thing I do.
Yeah, it was a thing that I was going to start doing where it was going to be a segment every week where I buy a lottery scratch off ticket and I scratch it on air to see if I win any money.
Oh, ASMR. That was nice.
And if I win money, I leave this podcast and I can go off onto the sea.
Hey Patrick, you know what's funny?
What's up?
He could win. He'd probably win like $500, right? Let's just say
Yeah.
he'd probably invest it all back into new microphones.
He's a
Honestly,
good guy.
yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's
Thanks,
a good
guys.
guy. I don't think he would. I think he talks his big game. He's not Benjamin Franklin. He's a beta cook.
He really should. He should just put it in savings.
No, dude.
Why?
Savings is for the fucking.
So the bank could jerk off to it.
Yeah, dude. Fuck the banks and they're jerking off with their dicks and shit. All right, so I'm going to play this game. I got a 7, 11, 21 scratch off. And part of the rules is add all 3 numbers for each game. If the total is 7, 11, 21 in a single game with prize shown for that game, each game played separately. I was supposed to put a space at some point in that sentence. All right, anyways, so I didn't win the fucking lottery scratch off, so
Okay, fine. What would you have done if you actually won?
left this podcast.
I made a legally binding contract with myself. What's enough money for you to leave?
I'm just joking. Actually, you know what would be funny?
Winning?
Yeah. What would you guys do if you guys actually won like the lottery?
How much are we talking?
Yeah, let's give a good. Let's start low.
Ooh, okay. Let's say
200K.
Yeah, say 200K.
200K. I'm paying off my car.
Okay.
You know, just right off the bat, just gonna get that over with. I'm gonna take one trip
Mm.
and then put the
Ooh.
rest in savings.
No, you can't do that. You know why?
Why?
Because half of it already went to the government.
Okay, but
Mm.
I'm assuming this is after taxes.
Yeah.
Fine,
Let's say
okay, that's
200
fine.
after
Okay,
taxes.
fine.
After taxes, yeah.
Yeah.
So you won 3 million, but you got 200K.
Exactly, because of our stupid ass state.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, if it's 200K that's in my fucking bank account, paying off my car, I'm going to Greece for like a week. I'm gonna fuck off for like a week.
Yeah.
Fuck
Put the-
who?
Fuck all of Greece.
Fuck off. Olive grease.
Olive grease. And then I'm gonna come back.
Olive grease. Olive grease.
Olive oil.
Olive oil is greasy.
Gordon
Olive grease.
Ramsay uses olive oil.
Ramsay's ass. He's gonna be ramsing these asses with his olive grease.
You're an idiot sandwich.
God damn, that was good.
Fuck.
I've been
Okay.
watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay lately. Anyways, so pay off the car.
Yeah, pay off the car, go to Greece, and then come back and put it all the way in savings.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Alex?
Probably the smart thing would do would be pay off the car. So I'd probably just buy 3 more.
And not buy them, lease them.
Yeah. And then put a down payment on like
A house?
no.
Lamborghini Murcielago.
No. A school bus.
Another car?
And live in it.
That'd be kind of sick.
Off the grid.
Oh my god.
But he wouldn't even renovate it. It would just be the bus.
Yeah, dude.
He said it off the grid, but the money would be in his bank account.
And yeah, that sounds like a great life. James?
200K.
What the fuck is going on with you, man? Should I come home more?
Come on, James.
Damn, way to put my friend down. Anyways, I think honestly, pay off any debts I have for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, 200K is not enough.
It's not
for
a lot.
for much thing. You know what I would do?
Hmm.
I would pay off all my bills ahead of time for the rest of the year and next year. So like all my car insurance, I'd pay up front. How anything house related, phone bills, if I could, right? Anything that allows you to do it,
Mhm.
I'd pay all that up front so I could live a whole year of income that's just focused on me.
Okay.
And then maybe put into like a Roth IRA or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Dogecoin?
Take out 50K and put it all in stocks,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and then sell it to Dogecoin and wait.
That's bad.
That's just gambling. That's just gambling.
The last
Hey,
one
he's
was a
got
bad
scratchers.
idea.
I got crypto.
Yeah.
Guess that's fair, yeah.
No, you know what? Fuck all that. What I said? Nah. We go to Vegas.
Okay.
You guys all pay for your own plane ticket, by the way.
But you won the lottery, right?
Yeah. But I bet it on black.
All of it.
Yeah.
So you also had you're taking the 200K, putting on black.
Yeah.
And you also took out maybe like extra money so you could pay for the plane ticket and the hotel for yourself first.
Yes.
And obviously you got first class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Dude, obviously.
Okay. So let's just say easy. What, like maybe 5K, 8K
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
2 days?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what do we do when if we don't win?
We're stranded.
We join the
More people.
We join the people who have to walk back to their state.
Yeah, dude. Wait, do people do that?
There's definitely people who have to walk back.
Through the desert?
Yeah.
Dude.
There's always a joke about that in everything. Like every sitcom has that joke about you lose it all in Vegas, you have to walk back all the way to your state.
I've never heard that.
Actually, I haven't either.
The Family Guy's done it.
Really?
That's all I know.
That's kind of badass.
Or we could start like, or we just never leave.
That sounds like a
and-
nice walk.
And we join like the underground people that live there.
Yeah.
And we start a cult
Ooh.
that worships the sphere.
Dude.
That's what we could do. We could-
And then we call it like Illuminati's. You know what's funny? Patrick's way of doing that. We never lose. Think about it. You only lose if you pull out your investment. If we never leave, the investment's never gone.
Yeah.
So we never lose. Patrick, good idea.
no one takes these backseats, yeah.
What?
No takes these backseats.
I'll take your backsies. Anyways,
I'll take you both in the back seats.
any final words, guys? Scratchers is a great idea if you can do it. Like I've heard though, when people win, it goes through their head.
Yeah.
Be honest, it's going to go to our head.
Of course. I just said I was going to go to Vegas, so you guys would all have to pay for your own flight.
He's already becoming a.
Yeah.
All right,
monster.
realistically, if I won the lottery, I think for whatever reason, I'd feel like I'd have to buy everyone a nice watch. I don't know why. In my head, that's what I think. Like I'm like, okay, going straight to the Rolex store, buying everyone a nice piece, and then.
I'd rather. Okay, just.
So here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
I already hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a gift, you dickhead.
I know. This is the Scorpio moon in me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because it's an investment that you could sell off.
Fair enough. That's actually a good point. I did not consider that because I was about to say something really shitty and petty, which was just.
Sounds like you.
I was like, just take the same amount of money, just put it into a Gymshark gift card for me.
You want $20?
God. No, never mind. I'll take the Rolex.
Yeah, because
Thank you,
at the end of the day, it would end up what? And it would just grow in value if you get the right one.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Because I don't think I could ever give someone a car. That's so fucked up in my head. Insurance? if I get you guys a sports car and you're like, how the fuck do I pay for this insurance?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Or if I get you guys like a house, I don't have the money for taxes for this yet.
Yeah.
Or like if I get you guys, I don't know. What else is a stupid gift to give someone?
Skybree flashlight.
Dude, you'd be like, I don't have the lube.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, bro, fuck you. You know.
Like, damn. Everything else you were like, yeah. No, fuck you.
You've been talking about that flashlight for like a fucking month.
All right,
think
we all
it's a
have
funny bit.
we all got ongoing bits. You got your anger towards certain people.
Yeah.
White
Alex,
races, yeah.
Yeah.
Sky Breeze over here.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find my bit.
Yeah.
I gotta find my bit.
You look very handsome, the both of you today.
I guess being homophobic is his. I mean, homosexual. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? We're all just out here.
All right. Any final words? Better. Oh, I got an idea. How do we get him good luck for next time?
Jerk me off.
This was James.
This was Patrick.
This was Alex.
All right. Follow us on TikTok, Dynamic Trio Pod, and Instagram, Dynamic Trio Pod.
Or don't. We really don't give a shit.
I stopped caring. I don't like the fact that a TikTok has me 8 seconds to make. Does a lot better than the ones that go through a video processor and actually have to be exported and actually have to go up and then actually takes 40 more minutes. Like,
Yeah.
But you know what?
It's all gonna be worth it in about 2 years when we're living big
You know what?
underground in Vegas.
Worshipping the sphere.
This was James.
This was Patrick once again.
Anyway, yeah, it was Alex.
All right. Like I said, listen, don't. We care, but we don't.
Yeah.
We're not needy.
Every time we say like we're not needy, I always feel like he's gonna follow up with something else.
Please follow us. Please for the love of
Yeah,
God.
yes.
Please validate us. Please
for the love of God, love
Please
of
for the
God.
God of love. Fuck. Please just validate us. Just validate us just this one time.
Hey, dude, you gotta stop saying that word. All right, bye bye.